Good morning, Mayor Dan Pope with a weekly video. I hope you've had a great week. I'm going to this week do one video for 2 weeks. You won't have one next Friday. We're going to take 4th of July week off and from a standpoint of doing a video, but a lot of extra information today, packed with information. First of all, some comments about our council meeting yesterday. We talked about the Auditorium and Coliseum and our plans to give that back to Texas Tech. We talked about it in work session. The net of it is that we're on target to give that back to Texas Tech on October 1st. That would be at the beginning of the end of the fiscal year, beginning of the next fiscal year. It seems to us to be the most logical break. We approved the city manager, or giving the city manager the authority to go negotiate the deal, work out the details with Tech. I would remind you that we'll be a good partner with Tech. They had representatives at our meeting yesterday. We'll work together on this plan to hand off the Auditorium and Coliseum. It'll be brought back to the council for final approval, my guess sometime in September. Second thing that we did yesterday, second big thing we did was we approved the architect and engineer for the police substations. So we hired a local architects and engineers to do that. It's about a year-long process from now to breaking ground, maybe a little less than that. So we've got to draw plans, we've got to get the engineering done, we've got to locate all three sites. We've got one site, and we need the north and south sites, we're well down the road on that. Then we'll go to the market and put bids out for contractors. And then when we start, we'll start all three of them, not at the same day, but we'll start one, get a certain distance along, maybe the foundation poured, and then that crew will move to the next one and do the very same thing. So we'll do three they won't be exactly be done at the same time, but it's not like we'll do one and then start another one. So we'll be working on them all at the same time, and so it seems like a long time to get all that done, but we want to do it right. We'll have them for a long time, and we want to make sure we make the right investment. So the idea around one architect and engineer is that we engineer the building, architect draw the plans once. They'll all be alike. The floor plans will be the same. They may look a little bit different on the outside, but they'll be the same. One contractor. In both cases, we should be able to take advantage of some efficiencies to do this in the best way possible for citizens. We also yesterday spent time in our work session talking about long-term water planning. You never quit working on water when you live in a part of the world like we do. I think the net of what we talked about yesterday is how we better leverage the investments we've made at Lake Allen Henry and to get that water here and to allow us to use that water all throughout the city. And you could go online to the city website and turn my phone off here so it doesn't beep again, and look at the details of that presentation if you want more information. I'd be glad to answer any questions you might have. Last Sunday night, I had a chance to recognize the West Winds Brass Band at their concert at Wagner Park. For more than 50 years, they've been playing around our community, and they play eight Sundays in a row, I believe, every year at Wagner Park. But they play in the other parts of the community. It's a lot of fun. It's on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. This Sunday night's their patriotic show. So it's all patriotic music. It's a great way to get ready for 4th of July. And then I think Monday night they're at First Methodist Church with the First Methodist Choir on a 4th of July kind of patriotics concert that night. Finally, 4th on Broadway. So next Wednesday is the big festival. It's the largest free festival in the state of Texas. It starts early in the morning with a fun run. It's the parade. I believe Sonic sponsors the parade. We've got some eating contest. I think River Smith's, it's a catfish eating and maybe cobbler eating contest for all ages. We've got a fishing contest for the kids with a special prize if you catch the albino catfish. We've got music all day. We've got food. It all culminates with the fireworks show and a music extravaganza, which includes the youth orchestras playing that night, as well as a lot of other local music talent. Prior to next Wednesday, on Saturday of this weekend, you've got La Raza on the Plaza, which is a Tejano concert, which is part of the 4th on Broadway celebrations. And then on Tuesday night, you have a Texas country celebration. We've got lots of great sponsors. I mentioned Sonic, but you've got the folks at United and Amigos. You've got FiberMax, who's sponsoring the street dance. You've got Covenant and First Bank and Trust, who are helping with the evening concerts. You've got Rager Dykes, who's doing the fireworks show and sort of the overall sponsor. But many of our corporate sponsors allow that event to be accessible to everyone. It's a great way to celebrate the 4th of July. So, in conclusion, I hope that each of you have a safe 4th. I hope that you enjoy some time with your family. I hope that you relax, and please don't lose sight of the fact that we celebrate our 242nd birthday of the greatest country ever. I appreciate each of you. I appreciate your prayers. I appreciate your good ideas and your encouragement. I'll talk to you in 2 weeks. Have a great weekend.